Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy, and welcome to Steam Year in Review. Now, this is a review of 2022 and 2023. I didn't do it last year. I never got a notification that I got it last year, so we're gonna kind of go through 2022 and 2023. I just want to review some things here at the end of the year, and kind of talk about what you guys want to see next, what's on the horizon, things like that. I'm hoping I'm not giving too much away here because I just don't want y'all to see everything. But, anyways, this is 2022 first. So, the year you played a variety of different games. I Steam Year in Review had 22 games played, 20 new ones. I had 84 achievements, 14 games, 6 rare achievements, and 60% with the controller. Um, let's see. My top 3 games were Madden NFL 23. Marvel Snap, and The Sims 4, which is Sims 4 is still out there on the channel if you'd like to go see it. And Madden NFL 23 is out there too. I kind of stopped playing it just because it's a game I like personally, and you're going to definitely see how much personally I play it in 2023 this year, but we're just going through 2022 right now. So The Sims is still on the table to play. Of course, Marvel Snap will probably be around for a while. I might get NFL 2025. We'll get there. How do you compare stacking against the rest of Steam Green? 21 game, 24, 84 achievements. The Steam median is 84. Games played 22. 12 days. It's 10. This graph kind of confuses me. The percentage of playing time you had in games that were new releases, games released in 2022. There were new releases, games released in 2022. Classic games. I guess this is. I don't know which one's which. That's what throws me off. Apparently, I put a lot of sports with a little bit of detective, but a good chunk of multiple endings, car builder, point and click. Conversation was on there, but definitely played a lot of sports. Includes the top games you played. Madden NFL 23. Again, this is a game I just enjoy playing offline and away from the channel. As you see, I started playing in August, and I played it quite a bit. I have only 4 achievements, though. Marvel Snap, which I've only played... I only had 64 sessions, but I had November and December. So you can kind of see where I kind of adjusted to playing most of my games onto the computer, too. I kind of started playing a lot of games more on the computer. The Sims 4, this is mainly for the channel. I didn't play a lot of it outside of that, but that was number 3 for me in 2022. Road 96. Now, you want to talk about a game that... First of all, I can't believe I didn't play it in 2023, but Road 96 is such a good game. I really, really enjoy it. I would like to go back and play this one. I don't know if you guys want to see that on the channel. If you do, let me know in the comments. I really, really enjoyed playing this one. This one was fun. It had a great story, great soundtrack. I still have the Cocoons song on my Spotify. It's just great. 7 achievements. Night Call. Night Call was a cab driving game. It's funny looking back now because next year I'll have another cab game and then I'm going to be playing, which is y'all will see that. But Night Call was also a very fun game. It kind of took the spot of what Bennett Foddy was in 2022. It started being that like just really chill game, you know. And I'd still like to go back and chill out every once in a while and play. I thought about that the other day when I looked at this. But as far as like playing it again, probably not for the channel. So, took care of them. All right, you're playing time by month. So let's just go by months of what I played. So, Road 96, Inscription. That's a game. So there's all of them right there, right? 34% of other games, which doesn't really give me. What it does? This was all just channel stuff. So Among Us was 23%. Again, starting in August is when I started playing like more games on the computer. But Among Us, I would love to keep playing it. That friends group that I play with, I haven't really got in contact with a lot lately. I would love to play it, or if anybody else wants to play it, it's great. Inscription was such a fun game. I played it the most among just the single games. I played 34% of other games combined, but Inscription was so good. That's another game that I would love to pick up and play because there's like an endless mode and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, it's cool. But Inscription, I gotta start making a list here of games that I would actually like to continue to play. Let's see here. Let's go on this side. Was it Road 96 and Inscription? You know, I think one of the things I really want to do, because it'll be year 4 this year and year 5 next year, maybe year 5 if you guys don't really have a preference, go back and pick up some of these games and play them for year 5. Yeah, I went and played these games. Road 96 we talked about. So Coffee Talk, the original, again, a lot better than the sequel that I played this year. But definitely not a game I want to go pick up and play again. 12 minutes is fun for about that amount of time. 12 minutes. it's okay. I couldn't quite figure out. There was a lot of puzzle to it, which I like puzzle games, but that one was just a little bit frustrating for me personally. Let's see. Anything different here? There's a little bit different. There's the test in Super Animal Royale. I played that as a one-off with my friend Casey. That was fun, but I've already removed it from the Steam. I'm not good on Royales. The test, there's a series of games that I played there for a while that were just really interesting that I really liked. I just lost track of them. Let's see here. Sims 4 is there. The test, Hypothesis Rising again along that test route. Kyle is Famous. Kyle is Famous is fun. More fun than 12 minutes, anyways. But it's not another game that I just want to go pick up. It's funny. I do like funny games from time to time. I've kind of gotten away from that this past year, just looking for funny games. But I haven't seen anything that just like made me outwardly laugh really hard, especially when I'm playing like Marvel Snap and Baldur's Gate. And Baldur's Gate can be funny, but yeah, and Faith. The Sims. Here we go. College Sims Her Story. Her Story was really good. I really liked how that game played. It was you were trying to figure out. Like it doesn't give you any context whatsoever. It says here's these VHSs. You're slowly unlocking all this stuff, and you figure it out. So that one was fun, and we got it right, by the way. If you remember that one, we did get it right. Night Call, Her Story, Desk Job. I played for a minute, and then Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Night Call, Sims 4. The Toilet Chronicles was funny, but again, another one of those games where I just don't have the desire to finish. Night Call. There comes Madden. As you can see, Madden starts just taking over. Oh, funny thing I learned about this, by the way. So Madden takes over. Of course, we get to October, and I play some horror games. Now, we played The Mist. I'm on observation duty. The Mortuary Assistant. And The Excavation of Hobbs Bar, which are all horror games, which is a lot more like horror games I think I played in the past in one year, or in this year. But let's talk about these. Myst is fun, but it's just so underdeveloped right now. I have it downloaded. It's still there. Maybe when it gets a little bit more fine-tuning, I'll pick that up. I'm on observation duty is super fun, but frustrating for me because I'm not really good at I Spies. Mortuary Assistant is excellent, just never went back to finish it. That might be one I try to go finish. So I'm going to put that one on the list. But again, feel free to add, like, hey, you should try to play this now, or you should try to do that now. But we're going to put Mortuary Assistant on here. Let me put Mortuary Assistant because I just thought it was a really good game. And it was scary. Very scary. This game was a one-off, but funny thing that I learned. First of all, this game's good. A little bit of a drag, a little long for that style of game that I like. Good story. Um, but the person who voice acts the woman in this game is also the voice actor for Karlach in Baldur's Gate 3. And I thought that was, and I heard a voice, I was like, oh my god, it is. So, that I'm not going to, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to, I don't, the person who does the voice actor for her in the Excavation of Hobbsborough also is the voice actor for Karlach. So that's like fantastic. I thought that was great. So she might have gotten a fan, doing this game that I liked, and now doing Baldur's Gate 3 that I really liked. So I'll get a fan of her. Be a fan of her. Of course, Madden Snap makes its appearance. Exclamation Top Burst. I went ahead and finished that one. Boop, boo. What's this? Oh, 2% of what? That's it. That's all through December. I finished Hobbsborough. But yeah, that was 2022 as far as all the games I played. 3 games that stuck out to me that I want to go back to: Road 96, Inscription, and Mortuary System. But here's kind of like a view of the percentage of games I played here. My longest streak was 12 days. During this time, you played 4 different games, which is The Mist, Hobbsborough, Madden, NFL, and Marvel Snap. So explore the games you played this year. So these are all the games I played in this year. And wow, but let's get to this year's, right? This past year's. This is this year's, 2023. This looks a lot different. So let's get into it. Let's show you how much I geek out on this computer. 17 games played with 14 new games in 2023. 76 achievements, 12 games, 4 rare achievements. 46% keyboard and mouse, 54% with controller. So I played a little bit more, actually, with keyboard and mouse than I did with controller, which was interesting because I prefer the controller. Top 3, Madden NFL 23, that sessions played did not change from original save, but the time that this started this 1,039 sessions played, 644 Marvel Snap sessions played. So yes, you do see, you've seen 62 of the 650-ish playthroughs here. And then Baldur's Gate 3, which is an excellent game, and we're going to continue to play these 2 for sure. The thing with Madden, I will play on the channel, but I have to be excited, and you might know this. I have to be excited for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's my favorite team. I have to be excited for that season. Right now, they're doing pretty good. They're not eliminated from the playoffs yet. They might today, depending on, they need a lot of things to happen, bounce their way. But they have been, down the stretch, one of the most fun teams to watch for me, and I've really enjoyed it. So it depends on how the offseason goes, who they draft, who they pick up free agency, things like that. And then if I'm like, okay, I like this team, I'll buy it. I've also got some requests to do the Ultimate Team on Madden, and it's not my forte, but if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I'm not going to put Madden 25 on the list just because I don't know yet, but yeah. How do you compare to other games? I had 76 achievements, the Steam Medium 16. Played 17 games. This year the Steam Medium was 4. My longest streak was 35 days. Steam Medium was 5. I still don't understand this graph. I play a lot of American football. I play a lot of Card Builder. There's a little bit of conversation, some multi-minutes, a little bit more horror than Choose Your Own Adventure. New friends added 4, badges on 2. Let's take a close look at your top games. Madden NFL 23, obviously. I got 4 more achievements that year. Marvel Snap, which doesn't have any achievement, but look at it. Now look at this. All these games of Marvel Snap that I played. And then Baldur's Gate 3, of course, it's the newer game. I have not played a lot this month. Not achievements. WWE 2K23. I was surprised to see that as number 4. OMG, CM Punk returned at Survivor Series. Cool. The game's not that great. Coffee Talk Episode 2. I can't believe it stretched out that long. It was just okay. I do not like it nearly as much as Coffee Talk 1, Will I play a Coffee Talk episode 3? Probably, because I liked it enough to like, all right, let's see what episode 3 is about. But nothing, it doesn't compare to the first one. 20 achievements unlocked here. What's this? Oh, it's a trailer. Okay, so you see this looks a little bit different here. Let's see here. So, man, there's a little gray there. There's Dead by Daylight, which I played a little bit of, which that one's fun. I'm not opposed to playing that again, but I'm also not looking to play it again. That is a fun game. Marvel Snap, Madden, and then here is others. If I can kind of just... All right. So we had A Space for the Unbound, which I really, really, really want to play, but that game in particular rubbed one of my followers the wrong way. I won't. I don't want this channel to be unwelcoming to anybody. And if a game I play is offensive, no problem. So I won't go into the details of it, and I really don't know 100%. But I'd love to play it, but it might have to be on my own time. And then The Sims 4, we've talked about. Let's see here. Dead by Daylight, Marvel Snap, Madden, and then... Oh my gosh. So, Love Choice. Really, really cute. Really, really lovey. I'm glad I did that in February. I might try to find a love story game every February. It might be something I'm interested in doing. I might have to write that down. Love story February. Something like that. I am a lovey-dovey type person. The Horoscope, another one of those games that were on the list of test games. And then The Confession of That God. That game was okay. WTK23, Madden, Snap, and then 1% of the games that's not even showing me. Okay. Coffee Talk episode 2 joins the fray. No other games there. Same thing here. There's a little bit more gray, which looks like, the Trolley Problem Inc., which was super funny. Super good game. Surprisingly really good game. And with a lot of story to it. I was very surprised by that game. Very fun. There's no reason to play it again. We played all the way through it. But that is definitely a funny and in-depth game. So I really like that one. Same. Stanley Parable. The little bit that I played, the Stanley Parable Ultimate Deluxe. I played it a little bit. There's just so many endings to it. I don't look to go back to that game. But it was another one that was funny. I actually played more funny games than I thought. But that's pretty funny. But definitely not something I want to pick up anytime soon. Of course, Marvel Snap, Madden, Coffee Talks in there too. Still, Snap. I played a lot of Madden in September because of football season. I'm sure. This is where I picked up Lake, and that is a game I want to finish. I'm going to put Lake on here. Just because it's pretty simple. I like the styles of it. It's like a 1980s style. Really interesting game. I really want to try to finish that one. But that might be later on when I get to, because I have so many other games that I want to play and do and things like that. Faith. This game has been probably... I can't say it's the best game for me this year that I've played, because that still goes to Baldur's Gate 3. But behind that one, Faith. It's a really, really good game. It's just enough scary to bother me, but not enough to like make me want to stop because the story's there. Really, really good game. I'm glad I decided to play that. Baldur's Gate. Here comes Baldur's Gate in here, and then other games that have a list. Killer Frequency was... I'm not going to finish. It wasn't that great, and I've seen everyone else finish it. I played Baldur's Gate more than Madden in November. So that tells you how much I really liked it, because I play a lot of Madden. Any other games on here? No. Oh. And then Baldur's Gate, Marvel Snap, other games. So, yeah, that was really fun. What an interesting year, and it kind of shows you how much I play Madden. I play a ton of Madden. It's like my comfort game. Like I just come here and I'm like, I want to throw for 600 yards and 7 touchdowns against the Kansas City Chiefs because I can. you know, because I just and then there's people that like Kansas City Chiefs. I am so sorry that you decided to choose the wrong team. I apologize. Um, I'm a huge Raiders fan, but I like other teams too. Like the thing I do with Madden is I pick teams I just kind of like, or I like players on them. So like right now I'm playing like the Raiders, the Panthers, the Lions, the Titans, the Dolphins, and the Bengals and the Falcons in one like a little franchise thing and like building them up. That's one thing I really like doing in franchise mode is drafting players, training them, building them up, all that stuff. So, um, Madden's a comfort game. Snap used to be a little bit more of a comfort game, but I just hate it now. So I do like playing it. I shouldn't say that much, but my God, what you spent most time playing these with a controller? Okay, these are my most controller games: Madden, Baldur's Gate, 2K23, Dead by Daylight, Faith. Is there not one for the mouse pad? Okay. Your longest streak is 35 days from Baldur's Gate, Faith, Madden, and Snap. And that's kind of like my rotation right now. And here's the games I played this year overall. Interrogation Simulator, that's what the name of that one was. Really not a ton of games, but and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, this sums up the last 3 months, probably. October, November, December. Um, you don't see this one very much, but you see the other three. I'm going to keep playing Snap. It does get on my damn nerves, especially here recently. But new season's come out. That Scar card, I really am looking forward to getting a hold of that and trying that. So maybe that'll oh, here we go. We'll have fun now. And of course, every time I get knocked down from when they start a new season, it's fine. I can play whatever I want until I get to 70. So we'll have fun with that. I'm going to finish Faith. I'm hoping I finish Faith tomorrow as of this recording. Um, and try to beat it. I know part 3 is a little bit longer, so I might not be able to, but we're going to try to finish that. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to record probably here in the next few minutes after this one. After I start getting this one uploaded, and I'm gonna keep playing that. Like right now, 2 things you can guarantee they're gonna be on this channel for next year: Marvel Snap and Baldur's Gate. Those 2 games right there are going to be on this channel. Faith will be, but I'm hoping it'll be done tomorrow. But definitely some long-standing games are going to still be on here. Marvel Snap, Baldur's Gate. Those will be on here. As far as next year, I purchased 2 games. I always try to purchase some games during the winter sale to load up into next year and have an idea of what I want to see. But I picked up a couple of games. I made a little reference. I'm not going to tell you the titles of them, and I want you to go looking at them. But I did make references of one being another taxi cab game, which I thought was really interesting with Nightcall being, a good little chunk of 2022 for me. So it's interesting on that. The other one is actually billed as a horror game, but it has a really interesting mechanic, and it looks like it has a really interesting story. So pretty much 2 story games. One kind of more of a relaxed thriller, relaxed. Make your choice. Relaxed, more relaxed. The other one looks not so relaxed. So, but more based on story. So, we're gonna play those. Any suggestions? Obviously, I'll take. If there's something that you guys just really, really want to see, you need to try this game out. Whatever. This channel is geared. I'll try to at least get one really good story-based game in there. That's not for gameplay. Baldur's Gate's gonna cover that a lot. Because it is turn-based. It's of course there's people who like that game style, but it's more towards the story. It's more towards choosing your adventure. So it's going to cover a lot of that while I play other games too. But yeah, I mean I wrote down Road 96, Inscription, Mortuary Assistant, and Lake as 4 games that I wouldn't mind going back and checking at a later date those 4 games. Well, there's some 2021 games that I noticed that I might need to look at again. Looking at you, FNAF, that I really wanted to play. It was the second game I played on the channel, and still haven't finished it. Yeah, it was number 2. So I maybe need to go back and finish that, but maybe not. So, but thank you guys very much. I can't express it. I don't. It's. I still don't believe that there's like over 100 people that actually want to watch this. Um, but it's just me. I mean, I'm not doing anything special other than just sharing my enjoyment of these video games and my struggles through them and my triumphs in them. Um, and making this a place where people can come and just talk about things. And I don't want to be locked into one specific genre, although I do consider myself more of a story-based player. I really like good stories in games. And I don't really give a crap about the graphics. I don't give a crap about the combat. I just want a good story. Now, every once in a while, I need a little something mindless. I'm looking at you, Madden. I'm looking at you, Snap. They're not mindless, but a little bit more strategic, a little bit more less on the story side. But then you get 2 over here, or like Baldur's Gate and Faith, that are just really heavy on story. Baldur's Gate's got really good graphics, although not on my computer or whatever. But they're all really good story games. Those 2 are. So this is kind of like an interesting little mix here that I wanted to kind of end the screen on here. But yeah, and going forward, new games. I mean, there's nothing that's like sticking out to me other than there's 2 new To the Moon games coming out. One is scheduled for 2024, and it's like a turn-based game for To the Moon. It's like the final hour. So I really want to check that one out, and I'll probably play it on this channel because I like To the Moon. That's also something that's coming. It hasn't been told it was coming. I haven't been told it's coming yet, but it should be soon. Is my order for the tabletop game To the Moon, and I kickstarted it, I backed it, and my phone is ringing. That's great. It's probably my dad. The dad's probably trying to call me. But anyways, thank you guys again. I really, really appreciate you sticking around. I have a hard time understanding that there's over 100 people that want to watch this stuff, but hopefully there's a little bit of everything for everybody. So that's been my goal. So we're going to leave it there. We're going to get to recording Baldur's Gate 3 next. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next.